Welcome back to Anti-Societal. Today, we're diving into a book that just might change the way you see your life, forever. It presents a powerful idea. Success and happiness don't depend on your talent or your circumstances, but entirely on the way you think. Just think about it for a second. Is it possible that your success, your relationships, your happiness, everything comes down to your mindset? Sounds like a big claim, right? But Carol Dweck, a well-known psychologist from Stanford University, shares exactly this truth in her book, Mindset, after years of research. Now, this isn't just another self-help book. It's been translated into over 40 languages. Millions of copies have been sold. From Bill Gates to top CEOs, teachers, parents, and business leaders, people across the world consider it a true game changer. So today, through this book, we're going to understand how your mindset shapes your entire world. In this journey, we'll cover 6 key parts: what mindset really is, the different types, how it affects every area of your life, and most importantly, how you can change it for the better. Let's get started. Your thinking creates your world. Understanding that your perspective is the foundation of your life is the first and most important step toward any real change. Carol Dweck explains that human thinking can broadly be divided into 2 types, and honestly, this idea is the core of the entire book. Fixed mindset. This is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and personality are fixed. You're born with them, and they can't really change. People with this mindset spend most of their lives trying to prove that they're smart or talented. They avoid challenges because they're afraid of failing and being judged. They believe effort is a sign of weakness. If I'm really talented, why would I need to try? And when others succeed, it feels like a threat. It often leads to jealousy. Growth mindset. This is a completely different way of thinking. It's based on the belief that your abilities can be developed over time. People with a growth mindset see intelligence and talent as just the starting point. With effort, consistency, and a willingness to learn, they believe they can improve and reach higher levels. They don't run away from challenges, they lean into them. They don't fear failure, they learn from it. They understand that effort is what makes mastery. And instead of feeling threatened by other people's success, they feel inspired. If they can do it, I can learn how to do it too. How it shows up in real life. Challenges. Fixed mindset avoids them. What if I mess up? Growth mindset embraces them. This is how I get better. Failure. Fixed mindset, I'm a failure. Growth mindset, that didn't work. What can I learn? Effort. Fixed mindset, if I have to try, I must not be good. Growth mindset, effort is what makes me better. Feedback. Fixed mindset takes it personally. Growth mindset uses it as a tool to improve. Which one sounds like you? No one is 100% fixed or 100% growth mindset. It depends on the situation. Be honest with yourself. When you fail a test or don't get selected for something, what's your first thought? Maybe I'm just not good enough. Fixed mindset. What can I improve next time? Growth mindset. When you're given something new you've never done before, do you avoid it out of fear? Fixed mindset. Or feel excited to learn? Growth mindset. And when you see someone else succeed, do you feel jealous? Fixed mindset. Or motivated? Growth mindset. And if you realize you lean more toward a fixed mindset, don't worry. That's the best part. You can change it at any age, at any point in life. Your mindset isn't permanent. It's a habit, and habits can be changed. Mindset in relationships. With a fixed mindset, people expect perfect relationships, no conflict, no problems. So when issues come up, they think maybe this just isn't meant to be. They blame the other person and avoid tough conversations. But with a growth mindset, relationships are seen as a process, a partnership. Conflicts are seen as opportunities to understand each other better. Love and trust are built over time, with effort, communication, and patience. Mindset in your career. A fixed mindset can trap you. People avoid learning new skills and stick to what they already know to protect their image. Feedback feels like criticism. Talented coworkers feel like competition. But people with a growth mindset move forward fast. They welcome feedback, take on challenges, and see others as opportunities to learn. They understand that in a fast-changing world, continuous learning is the real key to success. A powerful lesson for parents and teachers. The way you praise someone, especially kids, matters more than you think. In one study, children were given a puzzle. After solving it, half were told, "You're so smart." The other half were told, "You worked really hard." Later, when given a choice, the smart group picked easier puzzles. They didn't want to risk failing. The hard-working group chose harder puzzles. They wanted to learn more. So instead of praising talent, praise effort. How to build a growth mindset. Notice that inner voice that says, "I can't do this." Change your language to "I can't do this yet." Focus on the process, not just the result. Treat mistakes as lessons, not labels. Talk to yourself the way you would talk to a close friend. Real example: public speaking. Face it, accept the fear. Work through it, take small steps. Adjust, change your approach, get feedback. Improve, see real results over time. This same process applies to any skill. Final thought. Building a growth mindset isn't something you do once. It's a lifelong process. Your true potential isn't limited by your talent or IQ. It's shaped by your willingness to grow. Success isn't an event. It's a mindset. So here's the question. What kind of world do you want to create with your thinking? A world full of fear and limits, or a world full of growth, learning, and opportunity? The choice is yours. Because in the end, it really comes down to this. Change your thinking, and your life will follow. If this made you see things differently, make sure to like, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching.